Yo, 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 yo. Did that get your attention? I need attention. I need the runtime, man. We got new lighting. We got new lighting set up. Eventually I'm gonna put a blanket up here so you can't see shit in the reflection, but for now, sucks to suck, loser. So listen, man, today we're gonna be going over our most anticipated albums of 2026, dude. 2025, it was good. It was pretty solid. I want to just see that momentum going forward more and more, man. Because honestly, as solid as 2025 was for music, honestly, especially rap music, it's no 2024, bro. But also, to be honest, did Kendrick kind of carry 2024? If we're being, like, real honest with ourselves, did he kind of carry that shit? I don't remember. Time is an illusion. I'm genuinely asking. I have the memory of a goldfish. So here's the dealio, right? I was actually planning on making this kind of a video for 2025. In fact, I had all of my notes for it and everything pulled up, and I never deleted them. So here's the new game plan, okay? We divide these up, and we're going to do this every year forever. We are going to divide these up into 3 categories. Those are albums that are already confirmed to be coming out that I'm excited for and I just want to share them. Then we're getting into the prediction shit. We're going to start off with things that I feel are likely to happen. These are things that are almost certainly coming out in 2026. I would be shocked if they do not. And then we're going to follow that up with bands that I don't think are going to be dropping anything in 2026, but I think they're going to, though. These are like my bets, right? This is me being like, you know what? I'm shooting for the jackpot here. I don't really deep down think that they're going to be dropping, but I'm going to pretend like I think they are, though, because it'll be funny. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically go through, because this is how I set it up for last year in my notes and I just never finished that video. I'm going to go back into my old notes and I'm going to see which ones I said were the most likely to happen and the ones that were unlikely but I'm still betting on anyway. And we're gonna go through and just see how well I did for the heck of it. But that'll be at the end of the video after I've done all of my predictions for this year. So let's just jump right into it, shall we? Okay, so these are the confirmed albums that I'm just probably the most excited for at this point as of the time of recording. First off, we have Love Is Not Enough from Converge, man. This shit is about to release in February and I'm excited. Converge is a band that, like, I've always wanted to get more into, but I've never just really had the time to dive too much into their discography. But having heard just like one single off of this record, man, this is gonna be the one. We have Fentanyl with Man Bites Dog, the debut, man. I saw this group open up for Machine Girl and the person next to me, they had like these like spike emo collar, or not, like bracelets, not fucking collar. They had these like spiked bracelets on and I was right next to them. And so as we're like moshing and shit, these spikes are just like digging into my hand. And as I'm walking out, I like look down to my hand and I'm like, oh shit, there's blood on my hand now. That's probably a metaphor for something. I don't know what, but it's a metaphor for something. Anyway, that's also dropping in February this year, and I am just so excited to see how these guys end up sounding on a full length. I mean, it's been long enough in the works. I just want to hear it. We have the last Megadeth album that's about to come out, and honestly, I just think this one's gonna be kind of funny. Like, all of these singles so far have been absolutely whack, but I mean that in the most complimentary, best way possible. We have Joji with Piss in the Wind, which is, by the way, an absolute abysmal dog-ass title, but I'll give it to you. The singles so far have been pretty good, if too short for my liking. At this point, I'm honestly just hoping that the lengths of these songs end up making more sense within the context of the album. We have a new Poppy record coming out in January called Empty Hands. I ended up enjoying Negative Spaces by Poppy pretty much, the last record from her. I think honestly from here, I just want something that cuts a bit more of the fat. If we can just get something that's like just straight to the point from Poppy at this point, I think that there's very little else that needs to be done in order to improve on that record. We have a new Gorillaz album on the way, which is surprising. I've been holding off on the singles for this one so far. I haven't heard much of any of them. I think honestly, I'm just gonna wait until the album drops at this point and just give it a go front to back because I don't care enough. I do have friends who are really big into Gorillaz though, so for their sake and their sake alone, I want this album to be good. Deaf Heaven has also announced new music for 2026. We don't know what, we don't know when, but they have said officially that new music is happening in 2026. Honestly, I have no idea how they're planning on following up a record like Lonely People with Power in that short of a time frame, but I mean, I'll trust the vision for now. If it ends up being bad for whatever ungodly reason, which it almost certainly won't, then I'll be a little sad, but I'll be understanding nonetheless. It'll be good though. Right, guys? It'll be good. You've made nothing but bangers so far. It's gonna be good, right? Okay, thank you. Gojira is also promising new music for 2026. I'll say that I also sort of like Converge. I've not dived as heavily into their discography as I would have liked to by this point. I did like Fortitude though. I did enjoy that record. I've got to spin it again and go through the rest of the discography as well. But I did enjoy what I heard of that one and what I remember of that one. So, looking forward to it. I'll probably sit down with it. I've got way more time to listen to music now because of my new job. I'm just like hyped. We also have something coming, not necessarily for 2026, but we can pretty much assume for 2026 from Kristen Hayter in some capacity. I'm not sure if it's going to be under a new name. I'm not sure if it's going to be under the Reverend. Hell, it could even be under fucking Lingua Ignota if she wants to. It probably won't be, but it'd be funny if it was though. Regardless, she is my favorite vocalist of all time. One of, if not my favorite like solo musician of all time. Incredible stuff always coming out of the woodwork from her, and I'm just so excited to see what she ends up doing next. Apparently it's supposed to be about the apocalypse. She's doing a fucking apocalypse record now? That sounds crazy. That sounds insane. So that's all of the stuff that we know about. Here's my prediction. Death Grips. I think it's gonna be this year, y'all. We have confirmation of a new album. That's crazy to me. It's only a matter of time. Death Grips have been pretty shockingly no bullshit in 2025. They've been like just straight up addressing claims of the band being broken up and dismissing them as false. And now they're just posting on Instagram that they're working on a new record. Who are you and what have you done with Death Grips? Jane Remover. Jane Remover. Come on, bro. This twerp is always up to something. The only thing that I currently remember from my 2025 prediction video that I never made was that I predicted a Jane Remover album last year. You want to know what we got? A new Venturing album, Revenge Seekers, a new Leroy album, the Heart EP, and that was just based off of the prediction that I made for seeing the early singles for the Heart EP. That was the last thing we got. There's gonna be new Jane Remover in 2026. I think we're getting a new Spirit Possession this year, bro. Of the Sign was one of my favorite metal records of 2023. Anyway, now it is currently coming up on about 3 years since that last album. It was also 3 years between that album and the album before that. Don't break the pattern, y'all. I also am of the belief that we're finally getting the Bystorm record this year. Shows have like officially ceased. All of the like focus now seemingly is being put into a new album. It's really kind of hard to tell. The whole thing just had this like air of mystery to it, but deep down, I think we're coming up on the record real soon here, you guys. Underscores is doing a record this year for sure, I believe. I mean, come on, it's been nothing but singles up the wazoo for all of 2025, bro. We know you're in the studio. Put the fries in the damn bag. It might be a little too early to call, but I think we're getting the new Fiona Apple this year. I mean, we have gotten word that music is in the works. I wouldn't be surprised if it took until like 2027 or maybe even 2028, but I don't know. There's something in the air this year. I think it's gonna happen. I think we're about to see the new full-length album for Water Spirit too. She's been fucking killing it with singles recently, you guys. But I would also be lying if I didn't think it was time that we saw at least an EP, man. Just something that is a bit more longer length. That's all I'm asking. Okay, now we're in the unlikely shit. This is the muddy waters. This is stuff that probably won't happen, but I'm gonna say it anyway because it'd be cool if it did. I would love to see an Incendiary record this year. But as much as I like these guys, they have some damn long waits between records. I could see a world where like end of the year, November, December, they come through with an album. I've got a vision, okay? Man, I want a 100 Gex record, like, really bad, you guys. I was already a big fan of 1000 Gex, and then 10,000 Gex comes through and just, like, knocks that one out of the fucking water. It does seem like records take a good while from these guys, but I would love to see something regardless. Alright, so we got the Death Grips announcement. Where's the my count? Two of my favorite bands haven't dropped in over 8 years, but one of them is about to. Take some inspiration, you guys. We get it. You guys made the Black Parade. That's awesome. I'm proud of you. However, if you go ahead and release the new album, you'll turn this nay into a yay. I'm doubtful, but I really want the new Vile Creature. These guys are one of my favorite doom metal bands ever, honestly. But they also haven't really dropped a full length since fucking 2020, which is just so unfortunate. I was lucky enough to see these guys open up for Lingua Ignota on the like 3-day long festival that she did to close out her time in the US as Lingua Ignota. But man, I just want new stuff now, bro. I know they're all probably very busy, but like, please, 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 come on, man, do something. All right, finally, Slipknot. I think we're getting Look Outside Your Window this year. That being said, they've been teasing it since 2008. That being said, the album has supposedly been mixed and mastered and ready for a 2024 release. That being said, it's 2026. But that being said, members of the band have threatened to leak it themselves if it doesn't release. But that being said, they're members of the band Slipknot. I'll believe it when I see it. All right, now we're going through all of the predictions I made back in 2025. I'm going to keep score right here. For everything that is on will likely happen, I will get a point. If it's wrong, I will lose a point. Unlikely to happen. If it's right, I'll get 2 points. If it's wrong, I'll lose 2 points. Cool? Awesome. Cool, cool. Omersha. We did not get a new Omersha. Christian Hater, we did not get a new Christian Hater. Playboy Cardi, we got Playboy Cardi. Music dropped this year. It wasn't great, but I'll take it. Swans, we did get a new Swans. That one was pretty good, but I just didn't get around to it until very recently, so yeah. The Amanda Glass, God, that would have been great, but no. I have like written down on here, we want Black Braid 3. We got Black Braid 3. It was great. It was wonderful. It was fantastic. Euboa, we didn't get a mainline project for, but let me read from my notes here. Quote, though I doubt we're getting a mainline Euboa project this year, if you really think about it, there hasn't been a year in a good while that hasn't had some form of a release from Euboa. I gotta blow my nose, hold on. We got the White Horse Split, and we got Empathy Shield. Sucks to suck. We got the new spelling. That's another point on the board. I said we were getting a JID record. We got a JID record. Backwash. We got the new Backwash. That was amazing. Dear God. I'm letting Unseen Forces take the wheel. We got that one. I didn't know about it for some reason. I like never was notified about it, but we got it though. I said Lustig Puppy last year. We did get some singles and stuff, but nah. We did get a new Frost Children though. I did predict that. Model Actress. We got a new Model Actress. Joy. We got the new Shearling album, the debut Shearling album. I'm still a little too scared to listen to it, given the the album cover and junk, and the fact that it's also one song. But maybe someday. Hyde came out with a new record before announcing basically an indefinite hiatus from what it seems, at least from performing, presumably from recording stuff as well, which is sad to me because they are one of the best no-wave bands ever. In my opinion, they are absolutely phenomenal. If you have not heard of Hyde, go listen to them, go support them, yada yada yada. Joseph Allred. Did we get a new Joseph Allred? If so, I wasn't notified. We did! We got 2 records? Okay, one's a collab, the other one's just a straight record. Avoidance Language and Old Time Fantasies. Holy shit, how did I not know about this? Abacia was another will likely happen. And it did. The debut Abacia album. So cool. Incredible shit. Hell fucking yeah. Love this group. Some great experimental hip-hop bullshit. And Vile Creature. We didn't get anything from Vile Creature. Won't likely happen. Here's where all of my shit's gonna tank. I said Death Grips? No Death Grips. I said By Storm. No By Storm. Black Country New Road. We did get it. We did get the new Black Country New Road. I still haven't listened to it. Bolt Gun. Didn't get the Bolt Gun. Why did I even think that there was a slight chance of us getting a new Bolt Gun record? Amai? I don't think we got a new Amai, did we? No. No Amai. No Amai this year. Or last year, I guess. 100 Gex. No 100 Gex. I also put Look Outside Your Window last year. Didn't get that shit. Kendrick Lamar did not do another album in 2025. My Chemical Romance did not drop shit. Maybe I should have thought of different rules with that point system, shouldn't have I? Shouldn't have I? Yeah. Oh well. Toodaloo!